Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm going to do a YouTube tutorial today on a fire and ice look. I was inspired by this from Game of Thrones. I have like a piece of red on my skin. Wow. Anyway, I was inspired by Game of Thrones, the end of the last season. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but it was amazing, and now you have to wait 2 years to see the rest. And I think it's the final season, and I'm going through withdrawals. Like, I really need some Game of Thrones in my life. So anyway, I guess to try and get myself by, I'm going to do my makeup inspired by fire and ice. So here we go. Alright, so I went to Sephora, which is always a good and bad idea, because I always blow way too much money, and I found this. It is the Fenty Killawattfoil by Rhianna. I don't even know if you can see that. But anyway, the colors are gorgeous. I got the highlighter palette, or duo, in Sandcastle and Mint Mojito. And I love these colors. I think I've used this almost every day since I bought it last week. Like, and when I was checking out, the lady at the cashier checkout was like, oh, and you can use this for eyeshadow too. And I was like, duh, like, of course I am. But anyway, this is what it comes in. It's like a little octagon looking palette thing. And then these are the colors. Please ignore how I accidentally dug my fingernail into the Sandcastle. I actually think I like Sandcastle better for my upper eye than Mint Mojito, but they're both freaking gorgeous. I'm obsessed. It was definitely worth the money. They were a little bit more than I would like to pay for a highlighter, but they're so awesome. So awesome. Okay, and here's the swatch. I don't even know if you can tell. Yeah. And I'm like kind of a light olive skin. Depending on what season we're in, I can be very, very pale, or I can be very, very tan. I go both ways. But anyway, so there's that. So what I'm going to start doing now is actually putting on the makeup. And I am going to start off with putting on some primer. And I need to go out and buy an actual real size of this, because I have the Sin Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and I like it, but I feel like sometimes it's a little bit, the color of the Sin in the eyeshadow primer overwhelms whatever eyeshadow I'm putting on. I do know that eyeshadow primer looks really good with the Sandcastle. Just those two together, that eyeshadow primer and that highlighter together alone are gorgeous. But I don't know. Today we're gonna do something with a lot of colors. I don't want anything that's going to overwhelm the colors that I'm putting down. And I've already penciled in my eyebrows. I feel like that's kind of boring, so I just go ahead and do that for all of my tutorials. If you want me to show you how to do your eyebrows, or how I do my eyebrows, I can, but yeah, it's kind of a boring thing, so I just kind of do it on my own. Okay, so anyway, what we're going to start off doing is doing some dark around the edges, because I want to do that before I do this glitter. And I got this the other day. It's the Stila Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the color Freedom. It's gorgeous. I'll swatch it for you on my other wrist. I don't know how I got lipstick all over me, but I have lipstick all over me, and I haven't even put on lipstick today. I have nothing on. Okay, that's the Shimmer and Glow, and this is the applicator. I don't use the applicator unless I'm swatching it, but it's gorgeous. I don't know why they named it Freedom though. I would have named it something aqua, something or another, but see, that's gonna look really good with that blue color, and that's gonna be my eyes, and then I'm gonna use some burgundies from an old palette that I have that's been long gone for probably 3 years now, but I think it's a really good palette to have. It's the Mi Vida Loca by Kat Von D, and it's got all the colors. I know Jaclyn Hill just came out with the Vault palettes that she made, and I would love to get all of them, but three of them I'm not really interested in, but the purple one just calls to me because it's really hard to find really pigmented purples. I forgot one thing though. We're also going to be using some of this heavy metal glitter, because I had my followers on Instagram, I asked them if they wanted to do more of a matte look on my next tutorial or if they wanted to do more of a glitter look, and they said glitter, so we're going to do glitter. So that's going to be the glitter and the shimmer, and I'm pretty excited. So let's stop talking and get started. I am going to go in with Noble. Why is lighting such a deal for me? Like, why can't I just have a nice room with enough light? Is it too much to ask for? Apparently. I do live in like a little hobbit house, and when I say that, it's like there's not much light in here, and I know why they did it, because I live on the Gulf Coast. Wow, coast. I live on the Gulf Coast, and there isn't, I just realized I forgot something else. I need that black eye pencil. So anyway, I live on the Gulf Coast. I can't say Gulf Coast. I live on the Gulf Coast. Okay, so I live on the Gulf Coast. And it gets really hot here. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm tight lining my eye right now with that black eye pencil. Legend by Urban Decay. And I guess to prevent that's my old school dryer. So anyway, so I've tight lined my eyes, and what I'm going to do now is go in with the darker colors, because I want that to really stand out, but I want the blue to really pop more. So I want that overlay on top of like the burgundy reds and stuff. So the problem with doing red eye makeup is you have to put down a base of like underlying color, or it doesn't stand out, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with some orange. And I'm using a big brush because I want that to be everywhere. And it doesn't matter that it's all over the place. Because we're going to wipe it away in the end. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with Noble and kind of clean up the edges on top here. I wish she would come out with another palette similar to this so people could get it, because I really loved it. And her eyeshadows are so pigmented. They're amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this same big old brush. Don't even know where it came from. And I'm going to use this color, this bright red color. It's called Destroyer. Yeah, I'm going to use that on top of the orange to just kind of lay a base for that burgundy color. And I'm only going on half of my lid. I considered doing the Naked Heat palette for the red in this, but then I realized the reds are beautiful in the Naked Heat palette, but they're not vibrant enough. They weren't vibrant enough for that fiery look, and they didn't have a lot of burgundies. They were more like natural, neutral, kind of subtle. Still have it because it's that awesome. If you don't have any of the Naked Heat palettes, I feel bad for you, because I think they're awesome. And I'm going to put some burgundy down, but I'm also going to go in with some black in just a second and then put more burgundy on top of that, because I really want this color to really be deep and pop against the blue. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now I'm going to use this fluffy brush. Just kind of blend out what we have going on so far. All the way up here. Okay. Alright. Okay, and now we're going to go in, because I really want the inner corner of my eye to really pop. I'm actually going to use some shape tape and kind of pat that on the inside of where I want the blue to go. So we're going to put that right in there. I love shape tape, guys. Mojito. I love this color. So pretty. I love that color. Just kind of patting that in there. This is definitely more of like a nighttime look, but I don't go by the rules. I'm gonna wear this to work at 2 o'clock today, because that's just how I work. That's just how I roll. I do what I want. And ironically, the name of this color is Freedom, so I guess you could like wear this for the 4th of July. I didn't really think about it that way, but got the blue and the red going on, so very nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna let that kind of dry, because it is a little bit like wet right now, so I'm gonna let that dry. And while that's doing that thing, I'm gonna line my eyes really quick. Okay, so I moved my ring light around so it's on this side now, and I'm really not sure if I like it better. Still feel like it's kind of dark in here, but I'm trying. Anyway, these are the colors we have so far. I did line my eyes a little bit more. I'm gonna go in with, on top of that, with some liquid liner in just a minute, but I am going to prime my face with the Glam Glow primer really quick. Okay, so I have my false eyelashes on now. They are from Huda Beauty. They are the Sasha lashes. They're very dramatic. And I don't know if I have them on straight, but we're gonna just roll with it. So next, what we're gonna do is we're going to put on some foundation. And I'm going to use the tester trial that they sent me from Sephora from Dior. It's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. I like it. I can't tell if I'm going to actually buy it yet, but I do like it. It's nice. It's got, you know, you can build it up. It's kind of light coverage. And I think I like using a sponge best to apply it. So that's what I'm going to do. I think it's time to go up in shades. With my Shape Tape, it's getting a little bit on the pasty side compared to my skin color because I've been out in the sun lately. When you go in with the butter bronzer. I'm basically just going to put that all over my face, I guess. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade of Light palette. This brush. I'm going in with that top shade. And then of course Park Avenue Princess, one that I love. And this one. I think it's time I switch up my bronzing routine. Been doing the same thing for a while. And I'm going to pat this on the high points of my face. And then blend them in with the brush. Very pretty. Love it. And I'm just going to kind of blend out right around the edges. Very pretty. Okay. And then now for the lips. I'm going to use the Hawkwind pencil Everlasting Lip Liner from Kat Von D. It reminds me of Lolita, but it's different. And I'm not really sure, I can't really put my finger on it. I'll have to like compare them. But I love that. And then I'm also going to use Urban Decay Metallic metallized lipstick in Conspiracy. I, for the longest time, couldn't decide if I liked this color, but I kept going back to it. And then finally I bought it. I was just like, it's so different. Okay, there's that, and then one last thing is we're going to add a little bit of glitter on the inside of my eyes, and then I think that's going to be it, and I'll come back in a minute after my hair is straightened so you can just see the finished look. So give me just a minute. Put this on. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today. Hope you learned something. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Bye.